The power of our labor union rests upon the foundation of unity, a collective, singular voice that speaks for a larger group. In the realm of the professional aviator, unity coalesced initially around safety and the command authority that rests with the captain. That story harkens back to 1919 and the airmail pilots who stood up to management when forced to fly in bad weather or be fired, to more recent headlines like the 737 MAX debacle and pilots not being informed of the system's existence. Pilots have always had the best understanding of what it means to aviate professionally and safely. Our story begins in 1919, when two airmail pilots, Leon Smith and Hamilton Lee, refused to take off into a fog bank and were fired on the spot, after 15 aircraft had crashed in the previous 2 weeks due to fog, killing two other pilots. It was an early test, and pilot unity won the day. They walked off the job and forced the post office management to address their safety concerns. There have been many other examples of pilot unity driving contract pay and quality of life improvements throughout the years. From the 1948 National Airline strike against Ted Baker's attempt to subvert seniority in his practice of firing probationary pilots the day before their probation period ended, to more modern-day examples inside of SWAPA's own history. A failed TA followed by a 1,000-strong pilot picket in Dallas, a solid display of pilot unity that led to a new agreement, and a B fund that then CEO Gary Kelly said would never exist. To the 1221 pilots that received furlough warnings in 2020 and the 6 months benefits cutoff that rallied the pilots here to the first ever strike authorization vote at Southwest, the Dallas Culture Event Rally, and the building of the regional strike centers, ultimately leading to the contract gains we enjoy today. Unity is the foundation on which the success of the pilot group rests. With unity, we are a force to be reckoned with. Without it, we are at the mercy of the prevailing winds in the industry, unstable, uncertain, and powerless. So let us continually strive to keep unity within our ranks strong, to fight off the forces that would try to divide us, captains versus first officers, left or right, ETOPS versus domestic, and whatever else management tries to use to fracture the pilot group as we go into this next round of negotiations in just over a year. In addition, we face a myriad of outside forces that are continuously at work inside of the airline industry, from the political to the economic cycles, corporate moves and consolidation, and the ebbs and flows of pilot manning availability, and the everlasting effects of deregulation and cutthroat competition. Join us next week as we take a look back at how these factors have made pilot unions have to adapt and build more protections.